Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mara,
and this is IFXtra. How is everyone this week? Welcome to December. Woo, at last. How's your December going so far?
Well, I mean, it's been going pretty well, although I will confess this is the second time we've recorded this because I forgot to get us to put our microphones on. So we've actually done all of this once already, and it's just a load of...
That was just a dress rehearsal.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You can remember two things.
I can remember two things. Well, three things now.
Oh,
yes, I was saying that we've got to the last page of our Moodeng calendar.
Yeah.
And we were surprised with a picture of Moodeng wearing a bucket as a hat, which was quite fun. And also, we've got cool advent calendars.
We have, yeah.
We've got an escape room advent calendar where we're doing a puzzle each day.
One puzzle a day, it's great.
Cool. And also, we have a coffee advent calendar,
Yeah.
where you get sort of like a pre-packaged recyclable French press in a bag kind of thing each day. You stick some water in, leave it for 6 minutes, and then it does 2 cups of coffee. And it's like coffee from all over the world. Yeah. And you learn a bit about the coffee each day. Yeah. And a landmark in
Copenhagen, because that's where it comes from. Yeah.
So that's very cool. Yeah.
Keeping them busy, isn't it? Okay. Why don't we go and see? Or did you want to say something else about working?
Yeah.
What have you been doing this week? Tell me that.
See, this is confusing things. We feel like we've said everything already.
Let's just get on with it now.
Yes, so been doing some interference stuff of things that connect to things. For example, like badges on users, like how you can have a supporter badge and things. Made some adjustments to how that works to make it a bit more flexible. But also tags on forum posts. We've now got sort of detached from forum posts so that they can be used on all kinds of items. So the idea is I'm still taken with this idea of being able to tag drawings and things like that, so that I don't know, we can have drawings for the art style, tags for the art style of a drawing. So cartoon, realistic, interesting perspective, that kind of thing. Cool. And then when you're searching, you can go show me ones that are interesting perspective. Cool. And yeah, people can maybe tag things with them. Nice. So yeah, that should be quite cool.
Good. Okay, why don't we go and see who won this week's awards? Pitch of the week this week goes to Smacko for girl relaxed by the campfire, smiles as dog roasts fish. Oh, that's the dog to make dinner. She looks so cool in her polo neck jumper and her jeans and a hat. Love that picture. Well done, Smacko.
My favourite description this week was Last Tubby Standing Against Army of Shadows, Sunbaby Aghast by Snail House. There's just something about the use of Last Tubby Standing just making me feel like Poe has become an unlikely hero, the last champion between humanity and darkness. Really evocative. Nice work, Snail House.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Cozy Critter for Draw Yourself. Pass it on. I like that self-portrait. It looks really nice. Tucking into, I'm not sure if it's pizza or a hot dog. Looks tasty though. Well done, Cozy. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Now we'll have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forum. So last week I said, why do you decide to do the job you're doing? Was it chosen deliberately, or did an opportunity just come along and you decided to take it? I always wanted to be a librarian. I've worked in many kinds of libraries. However, during the pandemic, with libraries closing, I answered a random job ad on the internet and ended up working in a care home.
Sorry, can you hang on a moment?
Why? What's happened?
This TV's just gone off and it's sort of thrown off the balance of that.
Well, it's all happening today, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, but
Look, I'm very white. He's coming back now. To get bored waiting. Hello, back to normal colour. Shall I start again with why did you decide? Then we can cut some out or what?
What have we done? What we're talking about this week? Yeah, okay.
why did you decide to do the job you're doing? Was it chosen deliberately, or did an opportunity just arise and you decided to take it? I always wanted to be a librarian. I've worked in many kinds of libraries. However, during the pandemic, with all the libraries closing, I answered a random job advert on the net and ended up working in a care home. Never thought I'd work in a setting like that, but it's one of the nicest, most fulfilling jobs I've ever had. It was lovely. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be like a journalist, like, you know, writing for computer magazines or something, but I was told I wouldn't be able to do it. And I was also told a lot, get off that computer, you're wasting your life there, you're never going to achieve anything sat in front of a screen all day. And I thought, well, you know, if I can't do anything that I enjoy, or if I'm not supposed to do anything that I enjoy, I'm just going to do that anyway. So I basically successfully have sat in front of a screen all my life and made things, and it's cool, and I enjoy it.
Good. Paige says, I'm a nurse and I just always wanted to help people. I'm not smart enough to be a doctor. A quarter of my family are nurses. Maybe that's also a reason. There you go.
I mean, I'd contest this not smart enough to be a doctor, so I became a nurse. Nursing is a very skilled profession. Amazing. And it's sort of like a different skill set to doctors. And it's still a very valid thing, and it's
brilliant. Yeah.
You know, I think some people are like, "Oh, you became a nurse. Could you not become a doctor?" But like,
it's a very different thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Nursing is very important, and you know,
you're not just diagnosing people; you're actually treating them and looking after them, and hands-on and everything. Yeah.
Nurses are cool.
Yeah.
Muckluck Canuck says, I never figured out who. Sorry. Muckluck Canuck says, I never figured out what I wanted to be when I grew up, so I went to college just to postpone working for another 4 years. Then the first job I fell into was a horrible soul-sucking interference job.
I didn't say that.
My brain is just...
It's frazzled now.
Yeah. Let's try that again. The first job I fell into was a horrible soul-sucking insurance job. Years later, Mr. Husband ditched his insurance job for a chip delivery job, and I looked into a position at a small library where I basically had to be able to do everything. We had much less money, but our mental health was better.
That's great working in the library.
Now,
I love that.
I've always said, like, there's multiple ways you can be paid for work. I mean, one is money, but mental health is a thing as well.
Absolutely.
And
job satisfaction. And,
yeah, exactly.
Just happy,
You're, you know, like perks and things, working with nice people. And each of those is like a little pay rise. So if you change job and you get like less money, but your mental health is a lot better, that's basically a pay rise.
Certainly.
So yeah, good stuff.
Mr. Smith, I did not plan my career path at all. Fate shoved me into it. I was a bartender in the VIP room of the biggest land-based casino in Louisiana and a part-time National Guard soldier on the side. Then 9/11 happened and the whole country locked down overnight, and my guard was activated to secure bases and airports, which at the time had security consisting of one metal detector and a prayer. What was supposed to be a short mission turned into 3 years. Then 3 deployments to Iraq followed. After coming home, I started to train soldiers for combat, then travelled to allied countries to train their troops, and eventually worked in a doctoring position writing the rules for proper training. So my career wasn't a choice, more of a slow domino effect progression. I never expected to land up in this kind of work, but apparently fate looked at me and said, nope, we've got other plans for you. That's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, we met Mr. Smoke at WaffleCon.
And he's done so much stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, just
been all over the place.
To him, done all kinds of stuff.
He knows a lot. He does.
That career progression sort of reminds me of my dad a bit, because like he'd have a job but always be wanting to learn about other stuff, even if it wasn't technically related to that. And then later, you know, like he'd maybe do a course in something or whatever, and later someone would go, oh, has anyone got experience with such and such? We need someone for that. And it'd be like, oh yeah, I know about that. So he'd sort of like move sideways over there and then learn something. Oh, has anyone got experience of this combined with it? Oh yeah, I know a bit of that. And he'd sort of kind of slide around in the organisational structure
to all his learning and interest in other things.
He always said, probably just trying to think the last time he's said it to me, probably still quite recently. So let's say he still says, if you're not earning, you should be learning.
Yeah, and he also quite often says to you, What have you learned today?
Yeah, yeah.
You learn something new every day.
And I feel like I say that a lot. I mean, I say it to or the response to it in to Goose when, like, you know, we got to the end of the week yesterday, and I was like, yeah, you know, I think we've had quite a good week here. We built this, we built that, and wow, we've learnt this, and you know, like, she's learnt details of something that I'm doing already, but she knows things about it that I don't know. So I've learnt from her. So yeah, cool. That was cool.
Cool. Okay, now we're going to see what game we'll be playing next week in the forum games. We take it in turns to ask the next person if they've ever heard a song. They reply to that and then ask the next person about the song they know. I will start. Have you ever heard Alone Again Naturally by Gilbert O'Sullivan?
If you'd like to join in with that, just head over to the Forum Games Forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. Woo! It's the quiz with 5 rounds and 5 different topics.
Yep, if you... sorry, I'm just thrown off here because this is the point where last time I realised we didn't have any microphones on, so I'm just kind of paranoid and checking.
Just keep going.
Everything is okay. Sunday night, 7 PM UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference. It's time for Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week, live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Bunnery's picked 5 drawings that have caught her eye this week and use them as inspiration for a set of topics. So we won't know what the pictures and hence what the topics are until tomorrow night, but would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Okay, this week we're featuring Jean Breur, Metal Mishmash, King Bushwick, Loco Louie and Cozy Critter. So a nice bunch of people there.
Okay, yeah, some names I recognise there. Metal Mishmash joins the quiz occasionally as well.
Oh yeah,
so
cool.
Hopefully they'll be around to see their artwork being used.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow, but what happened last week?
Last week Darth won with 254. That's like a massive score. And El Gopper was second, way behind with 203, and Blue Jay was third with 192. So well done, Darth, for that one.
Yes,
Whoa.
Very sort of wide spread of knowledge there. Diverse knowledge.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, good stuff. We'll have to see if anyone else can take that top spot this time.
This week, yeah.
So join us tomorrow for that.
Okay, that's all the news now, just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device. You can also join us, chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And we're on Patreon at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us some monthly support for maintaining the game, building new things, and all of that. It will give you supporter status in the game, so you get access to things like replays, you get extra game modes, fancier invites, that kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's definitely the best bit. Okay, that's it. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.